I think my biggest question about Five Nights at Freddy's is that throughout the whole movie, it takes place at a pizza joint. But there's no pizza through the whole movie? Talk about a missed opportunity. All right, let's get into it. Hey movie fans, I'm Matt, and today we're looking at Five Nights at Freddy's starring Josh Hutcherson, Elizabeth Lail, and Matthew Lillard, and is directed by Emma Tammy. And look, before everyone starts screaming at me already, look, I know the movie's not about pizza, but it takes place at a pizza joint, and honestly, I'm just hungry and pizza sounds good. Now somehow, if you haven't heard of the games, the Five Nights at Freddy's series are horror survival video games where you, the player, are a nighttime employee at Freddy Fazebears Pizza. You face animatronic characters inspired by family pizza chains like Chuck E. Cheese, and you must protect yourselves from those wandering animatronics using various tools to advance through the games. The game was created back in 2014 by Scott Cawthorn. Now, he originally did work as a developer for Christian adventure games to little success. They were generally positively reviewed, but financially they didn't bring in the dough. See what I did there? Because Freddy's is a pizza place. Okay, let's keep going. He eventually transitioned to developing cheap computer games and free-to-play mobile games. And in 2013, Cawthorn faced criticism for his game Chipper & Sons Lumber Company, labeled as unintentionally creepy due to the characters resembling scary animatronics. And the negative response, coupled with personal challenges, led to depression and a crisis of faith. Feeling as though his life had no value, Cawthorn asked for guidance. Inspired by the critique of the last game, he decided to create something intentionally scary, giving birth to Five Nights at Freddy's. Now, the series up until this point includes 9 video games, numerous spin-offs, multiple books, merchandise, and now a feature film. And for full transparency, I only made it through night 3 of the original game before I quit. It's creepy. Josh Hutcherson stars as Mike Schmidt, the newest security guard hired at the creepy pizza joint. You know what? Cue the meme. Okay, look, Josh Hutcherson is a solid actor overall, and he plays the role just about as well as expected. Personally, I know that when I see him show up on screen, I'm gonna get a good performance out of him. And if it's just me talking here, I actually liked him in those Hunger Game films. Matthew Lillard continues to be seemingly gaining more popularity as each year passes. Maybe it's because we're all waiting for him to return as Stu in the Scream franchise.
I'll be right back!
Not sure that's gonna happen now that it's being rebooted, but we can all hope. But here in this film, he plays Steve Langland, and even though the role is limited, he's fun to watch, and it seems like he had a lot of fun while in this role. And look, Five Nights at Freddy's is an interesting film on the surface level of it, but I think one of the strong aspects of the film itself is the location and the animatronics of the film. The pizza joint itself definitely invokes that Chuck E. Cheese feel that a lot of us probably have experienced at some point in our lives. And the animatronics used were created by none other than the Jim Henson Creature Shop, and the work here is... honestly, it's wonderful. The creatures are creepy and they're ripped literally straight out of the game. And of course, with the name Jim Henson and the Creature Shop attached, you know that you're going to get great work and you know that the quality is going to translate really well on screen. And look, as much as I praise these few aspects of the film, the overall build of it feels mediocre. There's nothing in this film that overall makes me feel like the game is changing. But here's the thing. This movie isn't for me. But it wasn't made for me either. It was made for the fans, and it certainly feels that way. I mean, hell, the box office certainly points to that way as well. And in true Blumhouse box office fashion, the film was made for only $20 million, and at the time of this recording has made over $300 million. And anyone say, sequel? The film isn't crap your pants scary, there's your run-of-the-mill jump scares, and there's some minor suspense, but the suspense is made for the kids in mind that are going to be seeing this. And look, I have no issue with applauding a film that's for taking someone like me who knows very little about the lore and giving me a film that's passable? This is Emma Tammy's first big budget film, and in no way am I trying to throw shade on her work, because the work done here is okay, but it certainly has the feel of the first time by the numbers kind of director feel. And we get a story that incorporates the everyday person into the crazy and haunting world of Freddy Fazbear, even if there are some plot holes. This movie isn't going to change your life or make you rethink everything, and if you haven't seen it by now, chances are you're not going to. And it's with that being said that I really can't give my recommendation for this film. Unless you've got kids who are into this, I'd say you really can go find something else to check out. As always, I encourage you to watch the film and form your own opinion though. Let me know your thoughts about it down in the comments below and have your voices heard. Also, if you enjoyed this review, please like this video and subscribe to my channel to get a new movie review from me every week. Next time, it's the much maligned Exorcist Believer. Now, I've been told by numerous people that this film isn't just bad, it's downright awful. So my expectations are really low, and I hope it's not that bad. But we'll see how it goes. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you guys at the theaters next week.